So the final video for today, even though I said see you tomorrow in a video before this that I uploaded, is going to be about a story time, a gay story time, about the guy that I basically had, I guess you could say, it wasn't my first sexual interaction, but it was one of the ones that, like, I had control, things were happening, and I actually enjoyed it. And we're just gonna give him the code name of David for this story. Basically, I'm not gonna try to look at this too much. I do have some pointers to it though. Basically, it was a long distance relationship. I lived closer to Charlottesville. He lived closer to Blacksburg. We did it on and off because of band. That's how I met him. Marching band, I mean. Marching bands are freaky. Basically, the things we had in common was traveling, band, and going out and doing different things, as well as there aren't many, at that time when I was in 2010, 2011, there weren't many gay kids, and the gay kids that there were didn't really talk to each other. This story happened with me traveling to Christiansburg. I don't remember, the details are kind of sketchy because it happened so long, but I do remember I traveled to Christiansburg. I can't remember exactly if I traveled with my parents or I drove myself. I believe I drove myself because I drove back. What happened was that I got to sleep over his house because his parents let us. And it was it's 3 hours, 3 hours back from his house to my house. And when we were there, we were just talking, getting to know each other. We had already known each other from texting and stuff like that. I think this was maybe his first relationship too at the time. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I never got that far in the relationship because it was on and off, on and off, on and off. But this one time when we were dating, one of the things that we did was like gay frotting with our clothes as well as like underwear. And yeah, that was the first time where like I got hard and knew instantly like, okay, yes, I am gay. This is obviously who I am. I knew before then, like, I'm different. Oh, I don't really like girls. None of it turns me on. I'm much different than the other kids. And I still knew before then. Even in Boy Scouts, I was kind of like, something's up here. But that was the first sexual, I guess, after puberty time where I was like, right, this makes sense. And yeah, it was, he was smart because that was one of the things I wanted to bring up. He did not want to go any further than frotting and kissing and stuff like that. One, because we were young. Dumb me wanted to even go further and was like, oh, why don't we fuck? Or do something. And he was like, one, I had no condom. Two, we're young. And, young, dumb, and in love, or some love, horny love, I guess. But he was like, okay, no, not right now. And dumb me was like, he made the right decision, let's just say that. And even though I do not talk to him right now, I used to talk to him, but then the reason the whole relationship ended was because of drugs or something like that, but it might have been just because he wasn't interested in me. But right, eventually there was like stuff that happened there was other stuff that happened with him that's interesting to talk about too. He was a lot of like gay epiphanies with him that were like, oh, yep, this is why I'm gay, yep. And yeah, we'll get to those at another time. But this was the one time where I was like, yeah, I'm gay, definitely gay. But yeah, that is the gay story time for today, and I will see you tomorrow in a few of my other videos. Make sure to check them out.